Yo, what is up, guys? It's Just Cause and Rick James. Yeah, I got somebody else commentate with me tonight. Rick James here. Once again, we're here with the little bit on the high side racing league. In the Christmas class, the first ever Christmas clash here today. It's gonna be fun, exciting. I gotta make sure my audio's good real quick. Okay, it's good, it's good. So, Christmas clash here at Daytona, a lot of drafting's going on. And, you know, Rick James, I got Rick James in the booth as well, so it's also going to be fun. Rick, you get your audio included.
I'm here, Ale. I'm ready to have a good time, man. It's going to be a fantastic race at Daytona. A little bit of holiday fun for the fans at home. So really, I'm ready to go. I know a lot of the drivers are ready to go, and they just wrapped up qualifying. So we're going to get started in these next few minutes.
Okay, so we're going to get started in these next few minutes. We're going to find out who the pole sitter is for the Christmas clash. But we just want to take... Firefighters on the pole for the Christmas clash. That is big here. So, before we all start, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Christmas is the time for giving, as well as hanging out with your family. Family is most important, especially during these times of the pandemic that is going on. So we wish all of you a Merry Christmas, a safe Merry Christmas as well. Also, eat ham. I don't know what everybody else eats for Christmas, so eat some ham, eat anything. As we're going to sit here. Rick James, got anything to say before we get this race started?
I'm just so happy to be here. There's a lot of great drivers in this field. We're talking about Alpha York is in this field as well. You've got drivers like Dylan Bird, Holy Nugget, Mr. Slide Job, Wolfpack, Doughboy System, all the way down to IRL Extreme and O'Brien. There's so much talent in this field. I'm just ready to throw the green flag and watch some cars turn laps.
We are ready when you guys are.
Oh, we are ready to go here. As when we get into the loading screen, we got a little special message coming during the loading screen here. We're going to get ready. When we get ready here, we're going to go green flag. It's going to be a crazy one here at Daytona.
It's going to be on the stream.
So,
32 people. 32 drivers.
32 drivers. It's going to be crazy, man. Very crazy, especially at Daytona. Okay, we're going to get the word here in any moment. Okay, here we go. As while we're in the loading screen here, we have a very, very, very special message.
Hey everybody, it's Matt DiBenedetto, driver of the 21 car for the Wood Brothers, and wanted to tell you a couple things. First off, everybody, thank you for being big supporters of our beloved sport of NASCAR and loving it. Hopefully pulling for me and my 21 team every week, selfishly. But anyways, I know the Christmas Clash race presented by A Little on the High Side Racing League is on December 22nd, coming up. So I want to wish you all good luck. Hope you have a lot of fun. Love it. I was at home playing some iRacing here during this off season and passing some time. So a lot of fun. I wish you all the best and take care, everybody. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas.
Very special message there by Matty D, because we're still in the loading screen here. Very special message from Matty D. We thank Matty D for that message. As now we're here loading. Race is going to go green at any moment here. Let's see. Are you ready, Rick?
I'm ready to go, Al. Ready to throw this green flag and get some racing underway under the lights at Daytona.
Here we go. Coming to the green flag. It's Indiana Christmas Clash is officially underway here at Daytona. We're going off into the tri-oval here. 24 laps in the first stage. Going into turn 1 right now. There's still double file, but the one car has the edge on that inside lane with the 10 behind him. Currently, it's front 2 currently separated, but third place is currently side by side in an outside lane. The draft's going to be so important here, Rick. Oh, they got weeble wobbles going through 1 and 2.
Yeah, they're a little unstable. Sorry, Al, they're a little unstable getting up to speed. They need to make sure that they've got the right line headed through these corners. There's a lot of drivers on track. They need to practice patience, and it looks like already they're wrecking in 3.
Yeah, a lot of cars. Remember, they still are trying to get up to speed. A lot of weeble wobbles, a lot of cars getting into the wall here. Daytona is a very tight racetrack, so 3 wide's not going to work that many times. Right now is a little contact there, 3 cars dropping back. We might have 3 packs already, two or 3 packs already here as the 9 car. Let's get up to your leader though. In that 1,
I got sent from 5th to 32nd.
we can get up there.
At the point, Al, it's Firefighter JC in the number 1 Monster Energy Camaro. That number 6 Oscar Mayer ride right behind him being piloted by B13, and then behind him you've got that 10 car sitting there, a couple of Fords sitting 2nd and 3rd as well, cars getting into each other, and that looks like a little bit of some contact in 3, but out of 4 it's mostly single file for the first 10.
Yeah, it looks very single file here. Looks like, you know, it's kind of spread out. Car going through the grass, mowing some lawn in the back. You never want to mow some lawn. Oh, a couple cars maybe mowing some lawn. Oh yeah, we got a couple cars mowing some lawns. But let's see, we're going back to the front here. Let's look at some cars currently around that top 10 area already. 47 trying to make a move, but nobody's going to go with them. We're getting a manual caution here, but Rick, under this manual caution, how important is going to be having that trust between that driver and you trying to make this outside line work? Because we all know the inside's the preferred lane here.
The outside line is going to take incredible patience, and it's going to take careful planning. Obviously, it's a numbers game as drivers try to go around that outside line. They're going to have to use momentum, obviously the slingshot draft, but the trust, as you mentioned, between the driver ahead and behind to maintain that perfect line will be key. The drivers that can hold it the smoothest around the outside will make that pass work.
Yeah, as we're hearing manual cautions here. I think the caution, yeah, the actual caution came out. It looks like there may have been some problems slowing down here on this manual, as right now we're just trying to go ahead and get green here. As right now, everything's going to do. Rick, explain to us how much Daytona is, how good Daytona is here on this game, because NASCAR E5 has prevented us with some great restrictor plate racing. So what are these drivers in for today?
Well, a lot of the community recently has been disillusioned with the game for its instability in the servers and its gimmicky add to the draft recently. So certainly the super speedways are always a thrill for these drivers at top speed. As we go back to green here with the 6 Ford in the lead, we'll see these drivers make the best of this track and its width to produce some excellent racing.
Yes, we got green flag in the air here. Up at the front. 18 laps to go here. 6 car on the inside, 13 on the outside. B13 currently in first place. That inside line's getting the major advantage. The weeble wobbles, everybody getting the weeble wobbles. I would say a good push right now would help some cars, but right now it does not look like they're helping. But with the weeble wobbles here, Rick, you know, everybody's going to have to be patient getting up to speed, right?
On the inside line, the Oscar Mayer Mustang of B13 leading that number 17, the other Roush Ford sitting there in line. That car being piloted by O'Brien, now on the high side, but now to the inside comes that number 9 of Colin Hobert. On the inside line, Ford, Chevrolet Ford across the line, 6, 9, 2, 17 laps to go in the first stage.
First stage of the race. Let's go through the field. A little bit of some noticeable cars if you haven't seen. Fat Paladin here in the 43, major contender in the High Side Racing League. There's so many leagues coming together for this clash here. We got a couple NNR guys. We got a little bit on High Side guys. We got some UNRL guys. URL guys, I mean, sorry, my bad. But right now, this looks fun, big pack here at Daytona. It just looks so fun. Don't you want to go out there and race, Rick? Okay, Rick's not. Okay, so Holy Nugget currently there in 3rd place. He's currently there in 3rd. We got Colin. I think that's Colin. Yeah, Colin in second. And then B13 in first place. Look, right now, single file. A couple cars, a lot of cars making contact here. This is why it's called a clash. But right now, oh, 4 and 11 around. Into the field. The 4 is flipping. Oh, he's doing gymnastics.
4 cars gone around. The 7 car was also involved in that one. The 88 of Gist with heavy damage to the front end of that car. Dylan Bird in the number 7, heavily damaged in the front as well, Al. So it's the I believe the 3rd caution, excuse me, in this opening stage. We're going to have just a handful of laps remaining when we go to green. Shout out to Justin Keener in the chat who says, "Go Birds."
Yeah, chat's pretty active right now here tonight for this big race, Christmas Clash. We just had the Snowball Derby an hour ago. Congratulations to Country Boy for that win, Snowball Derby. But the Christmas Clash here, some of these cars and drivers were racing the Christmas Clash earlier, and now they're sitting here, they're racing. So let's go back to the front, the 41 up at the front here. He is Doughboy Slem as we're coming to the green flag. Stage 1, we're still in stage 1 here. Coming to the end soon though. 10 car on the outside, 18 might get a little bit of help here to the 41. 13 laps to go in this stage. 10 car on the outside, side by side currently with the 18, front 2. Everybody's going to get the weeble wobbles here as they're just driving up and down. That's because they're not really up to speed yet. 18 is going to look to the outside though. To the outside goes the 18. Maybe a little side draft. Here comes the 78. He's going to bring help. Oh, car's wrecking in the back. Oh, yeah. Oh, caution.
Another crash out of the second corner leading to that wreck, Al. The 10 of Papa Bear was leading that challenge on the outside, but it all came to pieces when a couple of cars made contact with the outside line. At the front of this line, Who Dat Nation in the number 78 Chevrolet, Colin Hobart second in line, and then that 17 car, that other Roush Ford being piloted by O'Brien.
Yes, now we're going to wait for the green flag at any moment for finish out this stage. I'm looking right now at some of these cars. Right now, it looks like we got a lot of contenders, but it is Daytona. Anything can happen here. 78 of Who Dat Nation. We got the 24th. I think 24 might be up there. Spicy Burrito, a.k.a. nicknamed him Taco Bell for a reason. He's going to be somewhere up here in the top 10. Here we go, coming to the green flag, 47, Doughboy Slem here, up at the front, green flag in the air, 41 on the inside. 78's going to give a little bit of help here to the 41. 10 to go in stage number 1. 18 currently on the outside, 10 as well going to help right now. Everybody's going to get the weeble wobbles here going into turn number 1. Rick, what is it going to take here to make the move when they're too wide?
Rowdy Trucks on the outside with NNR Papa Bear behind him in that Smithfield Mustang. Now around the outside of Doughboy in that 41. No help to the Haas Mustang. Cars wrecking out of turn number 2. It'll be another race to the yellow. There's the caution. 18 of Rowdy Trucks leading. The 10 of NNR Papa Bear second. Doughboy sitting in third. And Race Control handing out a word of caution. No pun intended to these drivers, Al. They're getting a little bit rowdy in the back.
I see what you did there, Rowdy Trucks in the lead. I see. Rick James knows can get his nickname game going. Got his little punchline thing going. You know, but right now, currently, Rowdy Trucks up front after that caution. Right now, we're getting told they're going to need to settle down a little bit. Right now, it's going to be Daytona. Let's see. I feel like maybe they need to get a little bit single file, maybe calm it down a little bit for a couple laps, maybe, Rick?
Well, we're going to have certainly less than 8 laps to go when we come to the line here at the front of this race. It's the number 18 car being piloted by Rowdy Trucks leading in the Pedigree Camry. NNR Papa Bear to his outside. The 41 car of Doughboy behind him. 7 laps to go as they cross the line. Al, it's going to be a fight to the end. Will they stay green?
I'm not sure here. It's that 10 of NNR Papa Bear. Currently getting help from Holy Nugget. Gotta make sure. Oh, they weeble wobble. Oh, they're wrecking. Cars in the wall. Cars are around.
Wrecking again
Caution's
through
out.
that first corner. Sorry, Al, the caution is indeed out. I just wanted to point out that it's getting frustrated to some of these drivers as well. Al, I'll put the question to you. At what point do these drivers have to give more than take? Because it's been 3 consecutive restarts without more than 2 green flag laps.
Well, right now it's just going to take some patience, I think, or maybe just a little bit of knowledge that you're going to not really turn well when you're getting up to speed. The cars in the game, very low speeds. You can seem like your car's doing fine turning, and then you just oversteer or understeer, and it's going to get that car wobbly. That's why we call it the Weeble Wobbles. Also, Windvow also invented the Weeble Wobbles as well, but that's where the Weeble Wobbles come from. Here is back at the front. Let's go on board with somebody real quick through this restart. Mr. Slide Job in at 16. We're going to go on board with him real quick to see how the restart develops here mid-pack. You can see he's already getting that run on the 19 right there. He's going to give a push to the 19, which is going to give a push to the 9, which then is going to create this push, trying to push this energy. The outside lane, everybody's trying to get to the inside. That's also might be the problem why cautions are coming out here. The outside people trying to get to that inside lane, trying to get better runs in a better position here going into the corners. Here we go, down the back straightaway. We're still on board with Slide Job. He's going to make the move 3 wide here on this 19. Oh, a little contact. Oh, he's going to get shoved. Oh, wrecking.
Cars wrecking to turn number 3. Al, caution comes out one more time. That's going to be the end of stage 1 with the 18 of Rowdy Trucks getting the win. Papa Bear in second in the number 10, and Doughboy Slim rounding out the top 3 in that number 41 Haas CNC Mustang. I can tell you, Al, race control has had it with these drivers. A very abrupt end to stage number 1. Drivers like Holy Nugget in the 2, Hoodad Nation in the 78, Colin Hobart, who was in the top 5 earlier, Al, with severe damage. Hopefully stage 2 brings a little bit more green flag action than stage number 1.
Yeah, stage 1 just nothing but wrecks here. Let's see how stage 2 kind of shakes up here. Stage 2, it's going to be maybe a pivotal game because track position is going to matter now if the cautions keep flying. As we're going to the green flag, it's going to be the 10 of NNR Papa Bear up front. Here we go, green flag in the air, beginning of stage number 2 is underway. 13 on the outside, 25 to go here. In stage number 2 is NNR Papa Bear. It's going to get that push from the 38 and the good push here by this inside line. Inside line's already together. A little bit of weeble wobbles here. Here comes the 38. He's going to take a little bit of a peek to the outside. But I think the 00 and the 7, Rick, trying to get that run here.
Out of turn number 2, the 13 of Tim Gnarly, very unstable through the corner, going from second all the way to almost last as these cars just blast by him. 3 wide in turn number 3, Colin Hobart under that 13. Cars just blowing past, and that'll be the end of that run. 700 on the outside as well between Dylan Bird and JD. 24 laps to go in stage number 2. At the point, it looks to be the 41 of, no, I'm sorry, the 10 of Papa Bear.
Yeah, 10 of Papa Bear right there. Everybody's kind of single file. A little contact going on in the back. Everyone's kind of single file right now. Kind of helping everybody else. But right now, it looks like this line is kind of developing. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. 7's around. Big one. 8 cars around. Big pile up in the back.
Still green at Daytona.
Caution.
Absolutely right, Al. Still green at Daytona, and now the yellow flag snaps out on the racetrack. Papa Bear leads. CRL Sam sitting in second in the number 38 car, and then Mr. Slide Job 1996 third in the number 16.
Okay, so right. Oh, caution's out. Caution's out here. Rick, what is the way they're going to have to win here today, especially with so many cautions? It's going to have to be track position, or is it going to have to be on pit here today? Because I don't know what stage 3 is going to give us.
It's going to be less than 20 laps to go when we take the green flag, Al. if race control mandated a pace lap and a single file restart to control all this chaos that's happening at the drop of the green flag. But it's going to be a very cagey end to stage number 2, and not a very happy holiday early in the stages for this Christmas clash. Back to green, the 38 car will be leading us to the flag.
Okay, here we go. Green flag in the air here. 38 out front. Slide job on the outside here. It's currently CRL Sam currently up front with B13 and Who Dat Nation behind him on that inside lane. Everybody getting the weeble wobbles here on the start. 6 car to the rear bumper to the 38. 14 got into the wall up there. Oh, they're wrecking. Big one.
Wreck out of turn number 2, the 11 of Alpha York goes around. The 42 is involved. The 62 is involved. Dylan Bird in the 7 involved for the 3rd time today. Alpha York going for a big tumble down the super stretch at Daytona. And look at this junkyard of race cars, this parking lot down the middle of the backstretch before the Rolex 24 bus stop there. Unbelievable chaos. I believe this is the 3rd caution of stage 2, Al?
I don't know. I haven't kept track. It looked like Bristol. I can tell you that much. I thought we were at Bristol for a minute. But, yeah, right now cautions are coming out fury. I'm thinking track position is going to have to be the key here. Just try not to get any of those wrecks. Right now, I wouldn't even pit right now, to be honest. To be honest, I wouldn't even pit right now. But here we go. Coming back to the green, 38, CRL Sam up front, B13 in 2nd. Here we go. Coming to the green flag here, stage 2. Here we go, 38 with a launch. What a launch by that 38. Here we go, going into turn 1, 38 with that big launch. Got the 78 and 6 side by side going into turn 1. Everybody's going to get the weeble wobbles right here. Here we go, Rick, going down the back straightaway. Who's going to get it here?
38 car of CRL Sam just ahead. A couple of cars making contact with the outside wall, and for the first time in about 5 restarts, Al, we are clean and green through turn number 2, headed into 3. 38 car leads. He's got a mad dash behind him, though. Cars in the wall in turn number 3. The 22's involved. Everyone scrambling, trying to stay off each other. Less than 15 to go when they come to the line. 38 leads.
Yeah, 38 leads. Big gap. I'm not sure if I would want that big gap. That 38 is just, oh, here comes the 78. 16 to go. Here comes that 38. 78 currently trying to look, but got no help. Here comes that 47 to the rear bumper. 38 goes up the racetrack, comes back down to protect the position. Here comes the 47, though, and the 12. Going down the back straightaway here. Rick, is that outside lane going to develop? Who are they going to trust?
Right now, the inside lane's the only lane. The 21 car gets down on the apron, shoots back up into the track. Car's unstable. There's a wreck in turn 3. 1 car's around, and there's going to be the there's the yellow flag. Sorry, as it comes out here, coming to the line, it was 15 to go, so we'll have right around 13 or less remaining. The 38 of CRL Sam leads. Dill Pickle 2nd in that Hungry Jack Camaro, and right behind him, the number 12 of Jeremy. It's going to be an exciting restart to close out stage 2. I want to give a big shout out to Volsfan and Rock NASCAR 388 in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. What a race, Hal.
Yeah, what a race. Shout out to everybody in chat. Some of these guys show up weekly for the High Side Racing League races. Thank y'all for watching out here tonight. Right now, currently a big shake up here. Looked like a lot of the front guys may have gotten involved in that wreck. That last wreck here. So we're going to going back to green. The 47 of DIY Pickle. DYL Pickle. Up front. Rowdy Trucks on the outside. Green flag up in the air. 12 laps to go. That 47 with a good jump on that inside. Here comes the 21 with some help. Here we go, going here, some weevil wobbles here. Oh, they're getting dicey. Those weevil wobbles are getting pretty dicey and spicy, and they're wrecking.
Wrecking again out of turn number 2, the best in car 21 in second place as the caution comes out. The 47 of Dill Pickle leading in that Hungry Jack Chevrolet, and it's been a wreck fest out there so far. Savage in the chat saying, go Nugget. Vols fans saying, this field looks like a scrapyard. Race Control sending out the message to drivers to clean it up, and you can hear the frustration into their voice, Al. It's become a task now for Race Control to settle these drivers down in the remaining laps in stage number 2.
On the
Not
wet
surprised.
line,
It is Daytona. So, DYL Pickle. We're just going to call him Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick's up front. This 21 here is we're about to go green flag here. 21 was beside him. Here we go, we're coming to the green flag. 47 up front, 21 on the outside. Green flag in the air. Here we go, inside. Getting a good jump here. 18 of Rally Trucks gonna come down.
9 to go, 9.
9 laps to go here, Rick. What is it gonna take to win this stage?
It's going to take a brave and a smooth line on the inside line. The 47 of Dill Pickle leading, and there's just no steam on the outside. Drivers struggling to get moving, and you can see a couple on the apron in the back of the pack, but so far clean and green out of turn number 2. The 47 of Dill Pickle leading. Rowdy Trucks and the 18 being left out to dry. Al, look at the inside line move. Contact with the 18. They're getting bottlenecked into 3. This is dangerous. There's a crash at 3.
Oh, there they go. Oh, is there caution? Yeah, I think there's caution.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Oh, that
They keep going
41.
3 wide.
Okay, well, caution is out. Another wreck here at Daytona. They got a little bit dicey there. Right there. Wow, just another big wreck. How many of those we think we're going to see here,
We
Rick?
have so many laps.
Too many already. Looks like we're even close to a green-white checker here. Just about 3 laps to go to end this stage. It would have been 5 to go at the line, but just a lot of disorganization here, Al, and Race Control really hoping these drivers can fix this issue because it's hampering the progression of this race, right? At the very least, the green flag progression of this race, and a lot of these drivers in this Christmas Clash have been more than their fair share of naughty as we go back to green. The 10 of Papa Bear leads.
Yeah, here comes the 10 of NNR Papa Bear up front. Green flag is in the air. Here, stage 2. 42. 5 laps to go. The 10 car with a nice enough jump. The 42 just gets back to the inside line. Good move there by the 42, recognizing. Here we go, going into turn number 1. 10 car currently up front. 42 in second. 16 car in third. Here we go as we go down the back straightaway here. Looks like the inside lane is prevailing. So far clean. Oh, I may have jinxed that. But here we come, Rick, going into turn 3 and 4.
10, 42, 16, Papa Bear, Trigger Trezzy, Mr. Slide Job, 1, 2, 3 out of turn number 4. It's going to be 4 laps to go at the line, right around 10 miles or so remaining in this second stage. So far, for the first time in about 6 cautions, we have gone a full lap without incident. Papa Bear leads, Trigger Trezzy in second, getting a little bit rowdy with that lag there, Al, but so far, single file for the first 7 cars out of turn 2.
Yeah, single file right now. Papa Bear currently trying to be the Papa Bear of this field. Hold on and protect this lead here. We got the 42 behind him. Let's go look at the rest of the pack here. B13 in the 6 car going on board with him. See the single file pack here. Let's see how the cars run around here at Daytona. The 6 car looking pretty good. Here comes the 38. 38, oh, kind of getting loose right there. 6 car is going to fill in that spot, and that's what Daytona is going to be. If you try and go to the outside, somebody's going to easily fill your spot. Oh, double zero gets put underneath the double yellow right there. But right now, everything is going smoothly here, Rick. What is it going to take to win this stage here? Because this stage, laps are winding down.
That 10 car of Papa Bear leading. It's going to be, I believe, 3 laps to go at the line. The 42 of Trigger Trezzy sitting in second, waiting for a move to the outside. 6 to the outside. He's got 9 behind him. The outside line committed. The 9 getting shoved by the outside Who Dat Nation in the 78, trying to stay stable. 2 laps to go at the line, Al. 10 leading, 42 behind him. The 16 of Slide Job looking for a line. O'Brien sitting in 4th in that 17. And rounding out the top 5 is that 00 Chevrolet being piloted by JD. Al, what are they going to do to get this win?
It's going to take a lot, and quote somebody in the chat right now, yeah, they're racing a little bit on the high side right now. As right now, everybody's going to try and scramble for this stage. Here we go with the 10 and the 42. Big gap right there. Let's see, can the 16 and 00 take this run here? Because this run could help them. 00 goes high, but nobody's going to help. Here we go, out of turn number 4, going down the front straightaway. 10 car out front. Papa Bear being the Papa Bear of the field right now. 6 is going to the outside. 38 in 4th place. 3 car in 5th. Right now, this 16 that we are currently on board with right now in this fraternity Eagles car right here. Rick, the watts are winding down, man. It's starting to get dicey.
10 leading out of turn number 2, Trigger Trezzy in the 42, hanging back, looking for a run. 10 throws the block. 42 can't get to the outside quick enough. Here goes Slide Job with the slingshot on 2 cars. By himself, with no help on the outside, he runs out of steam in 3. Here comes the 38 to help the 42. Slide Job left out to dry out of turn number 4. 10 leading, and it won't be much of a drag race without help from the 16. At the line, NNR Papa Bear in the 10 wins stage number 2. Trigger Trezzy in second, and Mr. Slide Job hanging on to 3rd place. Fantastic end to the middle stage.
It's good. That was good racing there when everybody got settled in. But it is time, boys. We are going to do this throughout the race, but it's giveaway time. During the race, there has been a giveaway here. One lucky person in chat, if you comment right now in the chat, one lucky person in the chat's going to win some High Side on the Racing League stickers and magnets. A little bit of the High Side Racing League merch here. So, let's see. Let's get all those comments in the chat. We'll give the winner here on the next caution or when we get a break. But here we go. Rick, we're going green here. Getting a stage 3.
It's the money stage in the Christmas Clash. At the front of this race, Rowdy Trucks in the 18. In that 12 car is Jeremy on the outside, Toyota on the inside, Ford on the outside, Papa Bear in the 10, Slide Job in the 16 to green, and it's not a big handful of laps remaining in this opening stage. Will they go on the outside? They're already getting loose, and turn number 1, Al, struggling to get going, and already it looks like no caution, actually. My mistake, Al, but still a lot of action in turn 1.
Yeah, here we go. We're up front here with Rowdy Trucks, and then we got the 12 behind him. Oh, Taco Bell himself going to the apron right there. Spicy burrito. 18. Oh, 18 with a lag shot on that 12. It's going to bring the 12 car high. Here comes the 16 of Mr. Slide Job. NNR Chevy in 3rd in that 62. Here comes Mr. Slide Job. He's going to the outside. Oh, that 62 is going to follow here. That 18's all alone, Rick.
The 18 of Rowdy Trucks all alone. Slide Job to the outside of the 62 goes with him. Now here comes the 10 of Papa Bear as well. 3 cars running a train on the 18 on that outside line, and Rowdy Trucks left out to dry like a towel that's been forgotten and sat in the summer sun. Now at the point, your new leader, Mr. Slide Job in the 16, and in our Papa Bears. And there's a wreck in turn number 3. Al, that 3's gone around, and the couple of cars involved. Look at this. Cars flying through the air, Al.
Oh, somebody's doing gymnastics. I just saw a car do gymnastics. I saw a car do small blinds. Just flip. Didn't stick the landing. But, wow. Yeah. After seeing that, back up front, caution is out. Mr. Slide Job. Oh, actually, no. NNR Chevy up front. So, very interesting shuffle up front, Rick. Is it going to matter now? Track position. Track position is going to matter now, isn't it?
At the moment of caution, Mr. Slide Job was your leader. NNR Chevy in the second position. Then is Papa Bear in the 10, Rowdy Trucks in the 18, and Jeremy rounding out your top 5 in the 12. Track position at this racetrack, Al, constantly matters. Every aspect of racing, as we go back to green, matters. Slide Job in the 16. Then you have NNR Chevy in the 92. A couple of drivers with experience in NNR. Green flag in the air, Al. It's a Chevrolet. Lockout of row number 1 with less than 50 laps remaining. Look at this, 23 laps to go. Pardon me, I was well off the mark, Al.
Yeah, and here we go. It's time, boys. Everyone's favorite segment. We're doing the Christmas special, bird watching with Dirty Bird. As he's wrecking. Caution's out. That segment's going to have to be put on hold real quick.
Wreck coming out of that second corner, Al. Not sure who was involved as we go through this field, but a couple of cars that have been left behind in that corner. The 19 of Matrix with heavy damage to that Star Spangled Bass Pro Camry. So we're going to go back to the race here with less than 20 laps remaining in the Christmas Clash, and there's going to be coal in a lot of stockings of these drivers tonight.
Yeah, it is. And our lucky giveaway winner will be Just 10 Keeper. You're going to be winning a little bit on the High Side Racing League stickers and magnets. You're going to have to message. Hold on real quick. You're going to have to message. Oh, it's one of your buddies? Okay. Well, we're all good then. Nothing to worry about. Now, let's go back to the Dirty Bird segment. It's everyone's favorite segment on a little bit on High Side Racing League. Bird watching with Dirty Bird. Let's go to Dirty Bird here. We are currently bird watching this magnificent creature. Very rare. This is a very, Rick, I don't think you know about the Dirty Bird or the bird watch, but this is an endangered species, Rick. You know, we go on board with this creature because it's magnificent. You know, it's only one of a kind. This magnificent bird, who is now in the 4 car for this clash. Like, give your analysis on this amazing creature.
The 4 car taking flight on the inside line and trying to swoop his way up through these positions now to the inside of O'Brien in the 17 and the 3 car as well behind that 41 and getting a good draft like geese flying south for the winner. Wreck out of turn number 4 down the short chute. He's avoiding everybody, and look at that bird take flight through these race cars and an agile curve and scoop through these cars. The caution comes out one more time. We're going to have right around 17 laps remaining, and Dirty Bird so far flying tried and true, hopefully onto the podium.
That's going to be our bird watching segment. I'm so impressed with you, Rick. That was great analysis. That sounded like me for a minute. So, yeah, the bird watching segment, sponsored by Collins Lawn Care Service. If you need your grass mowed at any NASCAR Heat 5 racetrack out there, Collins Lawn Care Service will get the job done. Just 1-800-COLLIN, and you will get your grass mowed at any NASCAR Heat 5 league race. Okay, Rick, let's close out this whole race, man. Let's see if we can go green.
We're going to see if we can finish this green flag to the end in the final laps of the Christmas Clash. Car 62, NNR Chevy leading Papa Bear in the 10. It's going to be 15 laps to go next time they cross the line. 62 leads, 10 in second place, 2 by 2, several rows deep in the final laps. Already a car into the wall, 2-3 around. Slide Job in the 16 flying through the air. Certainly this is going to bring out another caution, and we're going to have less than a dime and a half left. Al, what a action-packed Christmas Clash.
It is a Christmas Clash indeed. I just saw the 16 car fly. I mean, it has the FOE, which is the Fraternity of Eagles Club, on there. One of my friends' grandmothers are one that has a stake there in their club. But I just saw an eagle take flight. I usually see Dirty Bird do that, but no, we got other birds taking flight. Maybe the bird watching segment needs to go to 2 birds. I do not know at this point, man. I don't know at this point. But right now we're about ready to go green flag here after this caution, Rick, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Who do you think's going to win this?
It's still anybody's game as we're coming to this green flag at the front of this race. It's NNR Chevy, Jeremy in second, B13 in third, CRL Sam sits in fourth, and Alpha York 23 in fifth. By my count, with lucky number 13 laps to go, that's at least 2 NNR drivers in this top 5. A dozen laps left, Al. Will they make it green?
I do not know here, but right now, 13 to go. A whole bunch of drivers from a whole bunch of different leagues currently racing here for this Christmas clash. Remember, first, second, and third get prizes. Here we go, down the back straightaway. 62, 6, 11, 7, 12, top 5. Here comes the 11, making a move. Nobody's going to go with him. 6 cars, got a little bit of a gap. He could try and make a run here. Here comes the 7. He might give the 6 a little help. Here, going to the front straightaway. Oh, little contact. Car mowing the lawn. He's mowing the grass. Big wreck. Oh, that's a big one.
Cars flying through the air with less than a dozen laps remaining and kissing that Daytona night sky. Caution comes out on the racetrack now. B13 sitting in second place, the 62 of NNR Chevy in third. And welcome into the top 3 for the first time tonight, the 7 car of Dylan Bird. Jeremy sitting in fourth. Alpha York rounding out the top 5, Al. And it's going to be less than 10 to go in the Christmas clash when we restart this race.
Yeah, we're going to restart this race here. Just what a great race so far. Very action-packed. Great guys currently in the chat that are watching this. Thanks for everybody who's currently out there watching this race. But right now, this race has just been action-packed, very chaotic. I'd like to thank, before this race ends, I'd like to thank everybody who's put this together as we're about to go green flag here. Rick.
About to go green in this race for what we hope will be the final time all the way to the end. Green flag in the air. Alpha York leading in the 11. Holy Nugget in the 2. Now losing ground with 9 laps to go. Engine number 9. Colin Hobert takes second place. And now the 47 car of Dill Pickle in fourth. A bit of a lag spike in the 47. Now sitting back, making contact with the 22 and the 46. A huge wreck out of 1. Caution out again for the upteenth time, and it's going to be just a minimal amount of laps remaining, Al. This Christmas clash is coming to a very frustrating and short-lived end.
Yeah, as I just saw the 96 ramp off of somebody. I am not sure. I think this is not good. I just saw a car ramp off of another car. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, what is going on? But right now, Rick, track position, you don't pit no more, right? Unless you wrecked or unless you're low on fuel somehow, pitting's out the window. The pit crew is not even there no more, right?
Everybody's going to be good on tires and fuel to the end of this race. We're going to go green one more time. Drivers will steel their nerves. Colin Hobart on the outside. Alpha York to the inside. Toyota Chevrolet on the front row. Colin trying to get to the inside, but he's being impeded so far. The 22 of HD now to the inside. 6 laps to go. Noggin Jr. in the 48. Holy Nugget in the 2. Anybody has a chance to win this race, Al. They need to make it clean through these first 2 corners.
Very clean right now as far as I can see. Oh, never mind. I just jinxed that.
1 car around at a turn number 2, and there's the yellow flag one more time. Alpha York leading, HD in second, Noggin Jr. in third. Now, Al, I'll ask you about this restart procedure. Drivers can assume with the history in this race tonight, there will be more yellows before we end this race. Do you risk coming down pit road now for fuel and tires, or try and stretch it to the very end, hoping the race ends sooner rather than later?
Right now, I'm just thinking about how many overtimes we can have right now. But right now, I'm looking at look out, we got under caution. We're already lined up to go. Just wave the green flag right now. Look at this. We're already doubled up, Everybody's ready to go. So here we go. Now we're going to go to the restart. Back at the front here. The 11 of Alpha York up front. 22 on the outside. Here we go. Green flag here. Final couple laps here.
2 laps to go. Sorry about that, Al. 2 laps to go next time by. The 11 of Alpha York leading this race with HD behind him. That FedEx Camry trying to deliver a win for the holidays. But HD in the AAA Mustang behind him trying to ensure a victory. Wreck out of turn number 2. Al, a couple of cars involved. We stayed green so far at Daytona. 2 laps to go next time by, but there's the yellow flag, and it will be a green-white checker to settle this race. Excuse me, our first attempt.
Yep, we're going to have our first attempt at a green-white checker here. Laps are winding down. Just the air right now. Everybody's car and everybody's feeling in the air right now is just that you're going to have to win this race somehow. And now with 2 laps to go, you got less time to win the race now. So now everybody's going to be very aggressive here. Right now, the chips are in. Right now, we're playing poker. You know, the first 2 stages, you know, you like to put a little chips in there. You know, everything's fine. If you don't have a good hand, you know, you don't really lose much, you know. But now, it's the final stage. Everyone is all in. You got to make sure you have the straight flush to put this race away, Rick.
Absolutely, to put this race away. The 11 of Alpha York leading this race to the green flag. It's just a mere 2 laps to go. Al, who's going to win this race?
Green flag in the air. Here we go. 2 to go. First overtime attempt. The 11, 22. Good idea. Falling to the inside. Getting a big launch by that 11. Here we go. Alpha York to the lead. 22 in second. 48 in third. Here we go. Through 1 and 2. Car in the wall. Everybody getting those weeble wobbles. Here, going down the back straightaway, Rick. Who's going to make the first move?
Alpha York still ahead in the number 11 FedEx Camry. HD in the number 22 AAA Mustang. Noggin Jr. sitting in third. Then you have that 00 Chevrolet of JD in fourth. Rowdy Trucks rounding out the top 5, coming to the white flag.
White flag. Here we go. 1 to go in the Christmas Clash. Who's going to win it? 11 car, the 22, the 00, the 18. At this point, it's crazy. Oh, 78. Oh, in the wall. There's a crash. Will that bring out the caution? Is it going to bring out the caution? No, it's not. Caution is out. Race is over. The 11 of Alpha York is going to win the first ever Christmas Clash here at Daytona.
11 car, 22.
Alpha York in the 11, a regular member of NNR, bringing home the Christmas Clash. And what a way to end that race. Exciting by any means, frustrating for some, thrilling for others, and a wonderful way to celebrate the holidays.
Yes, now let's get our top 3 in here for interviews here. Let's look at chat real quick before we get our people in here. Thank you to everybody who's in here. Just 10 Keener, K Harvick fan, Braddy X Babe, NASCAR Rocks, Myth is in here, Volse fan, having all these people, Savage One's in here, Cooper 21. Top 3 is going to get invited here for interviews. But before we get them interviewed in here, Rick, how impressed are you and how happy were you to see this race over with and with the drivers tonight?
Well, a lot of drivers certainly came out and gave their time for a thrilling race at Daytona, and you can't ask for much more. A fantastic way to spend an evening celebrating the holidays, playing NASCAR Heat 5. Yeah,
let's see if we can get your... let's start out with third place. See if we can get our third place driver in here. Dirty? Okay. We're going to get 1 second here. But while we wait, Rick, give your thoughts on the race altogether.
it was certainly a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to be a part of as well. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you to A Little on the High Side for having me as well. Alpha York commenting in the chat that these drivers are racing a little bit on the high side indeed. Just a lot of fun to watch these guys just give it their best, not only for each other, but for the fans at home as well.
Is now we got our third place, or actually our winner in here, Alpha York. You got your copy, you got your audio included. Okay, looks like we may have some technical difficulties here. Okay, JD, our third place driver here, who finished third in the first ever Christmas Clash. Do you got a copy? Have your mic included.
Yeah, I got a copy.
What a race altogether, man. It was very chaotic. Give your thoughts on the race. How did it feel? How did the car feel? How did everybody else drive around you? Yeah, good job. No problem. And third place, first ever Christmas Clash. How good does it feel to race in it? Okay. Thanks a lot, Rick. You got anything else to add?
I had a thrilling time here. Let's see if we can get a word with our second place finisher in the number 22, HD. HD, you had a great run into that AAA Mustang, but in the end, it seems like you were just about a half a lap short of making the pass for the win. Did you have a good time out there tonight? Absolutely. How about, go ahead and include your audio. How about some shout outs for any fans at home? And a big, you ran it indeed, and you brought home a silver medal for Carolina Racing League. Congratulations on that, my friend, and a very happy holiday to you. Al, you're with our race winner, Alpha York.
Here we go. We got Alpha York here. Alpha, do you got a copy? You got your mic included?
Yes, sir.
What a race and what a win to win the first ever Christmas Clash here. How does it feel?
Pretty good, man. That was a crazy race. Had a lot of fun, but yeah, it was crazy, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy, and being out here in Daytona, you know, it was very fun. How did you feel, and how did you feel with your car and everything during the race?
Oh, the car was great, man. I could pretty much go wherever I wanted to go. It's just a matter of being in the right lane at the right time and making the right moves at the right time, because there was a lot of chaos going on. But, I mean, it was, once I got my pressures up, I just decided to stay out and ride it out and didn't take no more gas and tires, and it worked. And I had the 22, man. The 22 was a big, huge help to me. I don't get this win without him because he pushed me. So, shout out to him for helping me. Yeah, I was trying to make sure that there wasn't going to be a big enough gap to where you could get a run, but you almost had me on the back stretch, but I would have probably got you on the restart because I got a shifter, but I just wanted to thank you for the help.
Yeah, thank you for that. Anything you guys want to say here before we try to wrap this up?
Yeah, I just want to, once again, this is Dirty Bird, just want to say thanks again to everybody for helping us out with this, trying to get the leagues all together. Hopefully, this was the trial run, the first time we tried to do this, so we can do it, better next time. So, just want to thank everybody for joining, and thank you guys in the booth for calling the race, and hopefully we can do this again next year.
Thank you very much for having me. I like to thank Rick for helping me commentate the race. It's been a pleasure. It was fun commentating today with you, Rick. I appreciate it with you guys for you to be here.
JD's got something to add. I just want to say Daytona 500 pick, Matthew DiBenedetto. He's going for it all, baby.
Yeah, thanks for Matty D for giving us that intro there at the beginning of the stream, at the beginning of the race. But like I said, before we wrap things up, I like to thank Rick again. Great, I liked how he commentated tonight. It was a great race that we both had to commentate. I just appreciate you coming out and helping with me with commentating this Christmas class, man.
My esteemed pleasure and a privilege to be here calling this holiday clash with you. It's been so much fun being a part of this, seeing great friends of mine participating, and also working with great friends of mine in the booth. I'm already looking forward to next year and the remainder of these holiday specials, and then back to the regular season in 2021. Thank you for having me, and to all the fans at home, don't forget to follow and subscribe to Just Cause, and you can also follow me here on Twitch /RickJamesTV1.
Yeah, go ahead, everybody go and do that. So, follow Rick, follow me. Also, I'd like to thank a little bit on High Side Racing League for putting this all together. Also like to thank Ultimate Racing League for having the Snowball Derby earlier. Of course, the two leagues help promote each other's races. I like to thank a lot of people. I like to thank the people in chat. It's Christmas time, guys, and thank you guys for coming out watching the race. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Have time with your family, especially in a COVID predicament currently. It's very important to have your family and spend time with them during the Christmas holiday. It's a very important holiday. For me, it's a very important holiday, probably to everybody in the world. So enjoy your Christmas, guys. Thank you guys again for watching. It's Just Cause. We'll see you guys probably next year for the rest of the High Side Racing League races. We'll see you all next time.
You got one more left.
Oh, one more? Who?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Okay. Next Tuesday. We'll see. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. I'll see you later.